There is nothing more exhausting than trying to shove out darkness. You try to stop the sin, but the thought remains. You try to silence the anger, but the feeling returns. You try to overcome the temptation, but the pull is strong. And you start to wonder, is victory even possible? Will I ever truly be free? I want you to come close and listen to me with your spirit. You are not powerless, trapped, or abandoned in this fight. You are being deliberately and strategically rearmed by God. There is a powerful spiritual secret in the Bible for you. It is called the law of replacement for your freedom. Sometimes God deliberately allows you to see the darkness. He allows it to teach you to turn on the light. He reveals the struggle for a specific, holy, loving reason. Why would a loving father let his child see such darkness? Because a light switched on in a bright room is unnoticed. If you never saw the darkness, you would never value light. If you never felt the pull, you would never need my power. You would never need it because you never had to choose. God is not punishing you with a season of failed resistance. He is actively training you for a season of radiant victory. Today, I will share 7 divine replacements to overcome sin. He provides both the virtue and the victory in perfect timing. And replacement number 1 is the foundation of all freedom. Replacement 1. Pride with service. The first replacement to overcome sin is to serve others. Think about a king choosing to wash a servant's feet. You do not defeat pride by thinking more about humility. You defeat it by physically lowering yourself to help another. You hide your own greatness in acts of intentional kindness. If you tried to battle pride with just your thoughts, spiritual arrogance and hidden superiority would remain. People who would feed your ego would still come to you. Philippians 2:7 says, Jesus made himself nothing, a servant. God has placed you in his own personal divine classroom. He has closed the door to applause and recognition for now. Why would he do such a seemingly humbling thing for you? To keep the applause of men out until the servant is ready. He is keeping it out until he is ready to exalt you himself. Your current call to serve is actually your promotion path. He is saving your crown for a heart that kneels first. Replacement 2. Envy with celebration. The second replacement to overcome sin is to celebrate others. In the story of John the Baptist, he celebrated Jesus' increase. God gave John a heart to rejoice at his own decrease. He filled him with joy for another's blessing and success. You hide your own desire by loudly praising another's win. If you tried to fight envy with just willpower, spiritual bitterness and hidden resentment would find you. People who would compare you to others would still come. Proverbs 14:30 says, envy is rottenness to the bones. God has placed the cure in his own personal, divine medicine. He has written the prescription of praise for your healing. Why would he do such a seemingly difficult thing for you? To keep the poison of comparison out until the healer is ready. He is keeping it out until he is ready to give you your portion. Your choice to celebrate is actually your deliverance. He is saving your blessing for a heart that can rejoice for others. Replacement 3. Wrath with silence. The third replacement to overcome sin is found in stillness. Look at the powerful biblical example of Jesus before Pilate. Jesus did not overcome his accusers with arguments or anger. He overcame with majestic silence and peaceful restraint. He was completely victorious inside his holy quiet and trust. God will often place you in a situation that makes you angry, that you almost explode in because the injustice is great. This is not an accident or a punishment from your loving Father. This is a divine, intentional test of your spiritual authority. God hides the victory behind your ability to hold your peace. He does this so only a person under control can win. If you try to fight anger with more angry words, literally every demon of strife can find you and use you. But if you stand in silent trust before the Lord, only the peace that rules your heart can protect you. He hides the easy retort to attract a divine restraint. Replacement 4. Sloth with action. The fourth replacement to overcome sin is to force you to move. If you wait to feel motivated, you will never begin. You will try desperately to want to do what is right. You will become stuck in a swamp of good intentions. That dangerous pattern is a recipe for spiritual paralysis. Proverbs 6:6 says, "Consider the ant, you sluggard." God hides the feeling of motivation for a specific season. He hides it so you are forced to take the first step. He wants you to ask yourself, what is one small thing? He wants you to be so obedient in the tiny first action that momentum carries you into the full work of God. But that work will never begin while you are waiting. He hides the passion until you stop waiting for a feeling. Replacement 5. The divine exchange. The final replacement to overcome sin is the most beautiful one of all. He completes the exchange at the one specific, divinely perfect moment. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says, "He became sin so we become righteous." There is a specific appointed exchange written in eternity. It is the moment your sin and his righteousness are swapped. If that swap happens even one single instant too late, you could remain carrying a burden he already carried. God hides the full feeling of freedom behind a curtain for now. You are in the struggle, feeling the weight and sensing the shame. But the curtain is still down, and you cannot see the finished work. Why would the divine exchanger keep you feeling the struggle? Because he knows exactly when the revelation will break every chain. He is not delaying to be cruel or to make you suffer. He is perfectly timing it for maximum glory and testimony. When that curtain finally lifts, when God thunders, "It is finished," it will happen so suddenly and perfectly it will rewrite your identity. So, my dear friend, you must stop trying to fight the dark. If you are struggling right now, you must learn to flip the switch. Enjoy the safety of being in the brilliant light of God. Enjoy the deep transformation and the precious freedom of this season. You are not being condemned by heaven or forgotten by God. You are being carefully and intentionally rewired by God. He has allowed this battle because you are his future light. And wise electricians do not turn on the light before the wiring is complete. If you are willing to trust his perfect replacement today, I need you to seal this powerful word with a step of faith. Subscribe to this channel and join our overcoming family. We are a family that has learned to walk in the light. You truly belong here with people who understand your fight. And I want you to make a powerful declaration of your trust. If you truly believe your divine exchange is happening now, type this simple, profound phrase in the comments below. I am free. Type it with a genuine, radiant smile on your hopeful face. The heavy curtain is about to lift at the perfect moment. Share this video with a single friend who is fighting darkness. Tell them this life-changing, encouraging truth today. You are not fighting shadows. You are turning on the light. He is writing a breathtaking masterpiece with your story of victory. I'll see you in the next video, walking in your purpose.